Stacy, you're not a match for Shane. I did the test myself.
No offense, I was afraid it might not be accurate, so I had the test done somewhere else.
No, the mix-up with the Buchanans, that was the computer, not me.
But you can understand why that I would be so concerned, right?
Okay, no, the point is, I know my results are accurate. Okay, I don't want to give the family false hope. If you want, I can run the test again.
No, I can't do that.
You were right. Rosen was released like 3 months ago, but not from Statesville. He had been transferred to downstate a few years ago.
Maximum security.
Apparently, he hadn't been a good boy.
What's he been doing?
Trying to get good credit. He bought a bus ticket to Landview the last week of January. Used a new credit card.
So he's been here 2 months.
Long enough to be responsible for the murders.
But if Zach was in prison, he wouldn't even know they were West. Why would he go after them?
I want to know every move Rosen's made since he hit town.
Yeah, like where he is right now.
All I know is that Rosen was released. He hung out for a little while, maybe putting some money together, and then he came here. What he did when he got here...
Let's check every motel, boarding house, trailer park in Landview, all right? He's going to need a place to crash. He probably doesn't have a lot of money.
What about his family?
They apparently turned their back on him when he got sent up. They moved away.
You really think he's the killer?
Well, let's think about it. He gets out of prison. He buys a bus ticket to Landview. Suddenly, we've got 3 victims, each one tagged with a letter from his old fraternity.
Okay, but explain this to me. Why would he go after people he doesn't know? Why not go after me? It was my testimony that put him in prison.
Okay, then just give me the name of the tech at the facility. What was it? Landview Scan?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna get you in trouble for blowing the test.
Okay, I did not blow the test.
Oh, they told me to stay hydrated. I'm gonna run to the ladies' room, sorry.
Maybe we should put a detail on her.
I'm not going to do anything stupid, but I don't want a cop following me around. I've got a son in rehab. I don't want to upset him any more than he already is. And like I told John, if Zach wanted me dead, he had the perfect opportunity. When he killed Wes, I was lying right next to him.
I don't think you're the target.
And we don't even know if it's Zach, right? He's just the what do you guys call it?
He's a person of interest. What seems to me, whoever is responsible is trying to send a message to anyone around you.
What kind of message? To who? I mean, I knew all the victims, but so did Todd, right? Lee worked for him. Wes was his rival, so to speak, and Blair's his ex-wife.
And now she's John's wife.
Yeah, thanks, Fish. Look, Manning's the one that instigated the rape, right? He was the ring leader, and he goes to jail. He finds religion and supposedly saves you from a crash.
Yeah, the governor pardoned him, commuted his sentence.
Okay. All of this could have made Rosen very, very unhappy.
So, what, Todd's on the list now? Did we warn him?
Yeah. Anyone connected to Rosen should be notified. Have you had a chance to check the frat yet?
Not yet. I'm capped out. I rushed the year that they got their charter back, so we've really tried to improve its image. What I'm trying to say is that not all guys there are like Rosen. I actually ran into a Capadot this morning, and he's actually in med school now.
Rosen was pre-med.
Look, Fish, our only interest in the frat is the part it plays in this case.
And if Zach's the killer, maybe he's done, right? 3 letters, 3 victims. It's probably long gone. Wishful thinking, I know.
From my experience, freaks who kill and leave letters on people, they're never really done.
Stacy, I'm glad I found you. I have the results from your swab right here. I'm sorry, there's no way you're a match. But your friend, John Doe, he was a perfect match, but he never came forward. And now you're trying to come across like you're a match and you're not. Is there something you guys want to tell me?
You're about to help us save my nephew's life. I'm not the match. I'm just claiming to be the one to save Shane's life. Look, Shane's parents hate the person we know as John Doe. They would have never allow that person to donate.
So they'd just rather watch their son die?
My sister's an optimist. She'd be insisting that another donor would come along until it was too late for Shane.
That's crazy.
If you really knew John Doe, you'd get it.
So you see why it makes it easier for us to say I'm the donor.
Okay, people donate anonymously all the time. I mean, we could just say that this John Doe likes his privacy.
So you can do that?
Yeah. I'm sure we could work something out.
Yep, that might work. If it weren't for the fact that Shane's father's a private eye, a good one, he would insist on finding out who this donor was. You don't want to delay Shane's treatment, do you?
No. Of course not.
So, you're gonna help us?
Help you out.
Go to the clinic where John Doe's resting. Do whatever you have to do to get his bone marrow. I'll be admitted. And then you can just say the bone marrow came from me. You're studying to be a doctor, right? You have to take that oath first, do no harm.
You've been watching too many doctor shows.
You know, that kid in there could die.
Want that on your conscience?
This patient, whoever he is, he's gonna need a full workup. It's not enough that he's just a match.
So work him up.
Do whatever you have to do. Just save my nephew.
Okay, if he's a good candidate, and if he's a match, because I have to retest him, I'll do it.
You will?
But nobody can know.
Don't worry. That'll be our little secret.
All right. I guess you better take me to meet this John Doe.